Hey everyone, welcome back to another Act 2 devlog from my indie adventure mascot horror game Venge. In this episode, we're going to be working on making Lucy's house super cozy. So, for some quick context real fast, at some point in Act 2, you follow this frog named Lucy back to her safe house. And I want her safe house to feel, well, safe. So I really want it to be cozy as well. Now, I'm not the best at this, so as you watch, please share your thoughts in the comments below. I really would love to hear your feedback. It helps so much. Anyway, with that all said, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do for this video is we're going to segment Lucy's house into different pieces systematically. So what I mean by that is right now, like for example, the kitchen and the guest bedroom are all completely loaded at all times, which isn't good because that's wasting a lot of computer resources on something that we can't see. So the first task of the day is going to be creating a system that allows me to specifically load different areas and unload different areas based on what the player is doing. So I'm going to work on that. It should be pretty simple. Alrighty, that took significantly longer than I thought I would. Besides the low quality, you may not notice anything. So if I kind of just move around this house here, besides that, you should hopefully notice nothing. And that's because it should be invisible. So if I switch over to my other screen here, you can see, this is me right here, the spinny thingy. You can see that as I walk around, different areas of the house load and unload. So for example, if I make my way to the kitchen, you can see the kitchen load in, and then you can see the observatory disappear and stuff like that. And one of the other things that this component does is the guest bedroom is not loaded at all, even though I'm right next to the door here. And the reason that is it won't load unless I open the door. Then as soon as the door is open, then it'll load. And this is just because if the door is in the way, it will block visibility, so then you won't be able to see it. But you may have noticed that when I open the door, it works perfectly fine, but then when I close the door, as soon as I click, it disappears. And the reason for that is because as soon as I click to close the door is considered closed, and so it instantly vanishes. So I'm going to need to fix that. But I'm going to have to do that later because the live stream is soon and I need to work on the lighting a tiny bit. Alrighty, I've set up a very quick demo here and I think it'll work. But basically we have a light switch over here, and then when we press it, we can turn the lights on and off. Just like so, which is super nice. And then this will also preserve its light state even if the room gets unloaded, which is also nice as well. So from here, I'm going to make a better light switch model, and we're going to add some sound effects and stuff and then add it to the rest of the house. So I will catch you when I do that. Alrighty, so I've made a better light switch model, and when we press it, the lights turn on and off, just like that. And I've also, surprise, done it for every single room. So for example, in the kitchen here, it's right around here. Boom, we can turn on some kitchen lights, which is awesome. Now, you may have noticed a problem, which is that these lights don't turn off when I turn the light switch off. I'm gonna have to fix that. So I think I have a way to do it, and I will be right back once I do. Alrighty, so now you can see when we turn off the light here, it's actually a little bit of a black texture now. And then when we turn it back on, it goes back to the original texture, which is super nice and it makes it look a lot better. So that's about all the time I have before the stream starts, so I will see you all in the live stream. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Alright, so in today's live stream, we are going to be finally working on making Lucy's house cozy. So, first things first, one of the things that I want to add, I would love to add a little table lamp that I can kind of put around there. And I had an idea, I had a vision for it last night. Something kind of like this, but also kind of a little bit like this too. Does that make sense? Are you guys able to visualize what I'm kind of imagining? I think it'll be pretty cool. And, oh, that's a really good idea. Have it filled with fireflies. Oh, that'd be be perfect. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Create this now. So if I kind of go like this, like so, we're like basically already almost done. It's super easy. It looks really goofy. Like, it doesn't look that good, to be honest. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but maybe just trust the process and maybe it'll get better when we actually start texturing it. How does that look? Do you guys like this? Do you like this? I don't know. It looks a little bit like a potato. I'm really wanting to kind of push my visual skills, I guess, for Act 2. Because, like, for Act 1, I would do this and then I would be like, okay, perfect, that looks good. But I kind of want to just push it a little bit. So maybe, I don't know if you guys have any advice or have any suggestions or feedback, but I don't know. Because I don't fully know how to necessarily improve. Because I've been told that everything I'm doing right now is working fine. So I'm going to try to push myself here and I'm going to try to do something brand new. And I'm going to texture this thing from scratch. Now, I don't usually do this just because it takes a lot of work. But let's give it a shot and maybe it'll work. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident about it. If we're Lucy, right? And you're wandering through like an antique shop and she were to stumble upon this, I would believe that she would be like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen, and she would immediately buy it. It's not really a pretty decoration, you know? Like, I don't necessarily, I'm not aiming for pretty, I'm aiming for personality, and I'm aiming for... So, it's okay if it's ugly. Like, it's okay if I personally would not choose to put it in my house. Me just, like, coping. Me just trying to justify including this objectively ugly plant. Oh, actually, I'm coming around to it. I think it's kind of coming together. Am I just being delusional? Please let me know. Like, if it's bad, tell me it's bad. Like, because we can do something else. If someone were to see this, I don't want their thought to be, wow, I can't model. I want their thought to be, wow, that's an ugly plant. I can't believe Lucy would buy that. It's not my inability, it's Lucy's choice to make it look to like Lucy's tastes. You know what I mean? I'm literally just like coping so bad. I just don't want to start the process over again. Okay, wait, here, I have an idea. Maybe if I add a little bit of like a wood piece here at the bottom, that'll fix it. Yeah, I think that'll fix the problem, guys. I think that'll fix the problem for sure. It's, I don't know if I should say this, but it's kind of funny because, like, I'll have, like, concept art and I'll have, like, a way that I visualize stuff in my mind. And then when I go to execute it, it always just looks like a Walmart version of what I'm thinking. And it's just obviously because I don't have the skills to be able to execute it how I imagine. But, like, this is a perfect example of that. No, okay, you know what? No, I need to stop doubting myself. We're getting there. We're getting there. These little wood things are helping, right? Right, guys? Then when I was thinking, I kind of saw this texture and I was like, this might be fun. This looks really stupid. No! This looks really stupid. I'm so sorry. This looks really stupid. Today's just not my day. Today just really is not my day. I promise if this is your first time watching, I promise I'm better than this. Okay, well, I don't think it looks objectively badly modeled. So that's a plus. Like, when I look at this, I'm like, there's good detail here. And I can see that, like, whoever made this obviously spent some time with it. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. I'm seeing tons of little emojis and hearts in the chat. So I think that means that, I'm not being delusional. Okay. Oh. Okay, it doesn't look that good in the game. Oh, no. Just like so. No, don't escape. You can't escape out of this thing. That's not gonna look good. But they just cannot leave this little bubble. If they leave this bubble, this whole thing is gonna be useless. Okay, let's just see how this looks. Let's just see how this looks. Maybe this will look good in the game. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't look good. This looks pretty bad. This looks pretty bad, guys. I'm sorry. This looks pretty bad. Okay, let's, instead of just having rainbow colors, I think we should go with kind of orange colors, like this. Okay, okay, that's looking good. That's looking cool. I don't know why it's pulsing like that. That's not ideally what I want to do. Okay, see what I mean? See what I mean? I don't know. Why are they flying out of the little container? This is gonna drive me crazy. Why are they flying out of the little container? Oh, okay, that looks better. I just need to make it brighter. Okay. They're still flying out of their container. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me crazy. You guys are gonna witness a mental breakdown. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna witness a mental breakdown on the live stream. I cannot. Why are they flying out of their container? Okay, there we go. They're still flying out of their container. I keep making this smaller and smaller and still flying out of their container. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Stop. There we go. Nice. Okay. I'm literally gonna give up. Why do they keep flying out of their stupid container? Is it really this hard to just not fly out of the container? Okay. The crash out of 2025. See, but when I do this, then they stop flying out of their container, but then it looks pretty bad. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Okay. They're flying out of their container! I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, well, it looks really pretty. It looks awesome. I like it a lot. I think it looks great. But they're flying out of their stupid little container. I'm not about to crash out over these stupid fireflies that are flying out of their stupid container. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do that. And hope that they don't fly out of their stupid container. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot. Why are they flying out of their container? What is the matter with these things? Why? Maybe it's just, maybe I'm just editing the wrong settings. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna let them be. This looks really good. Perfect. Wonderful. Beautiful. Everything about it is amazing. There is no issues, and they do not fly out of their container. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Voiceover here. So we ended the live stream by working on the living room lighting and the kitchen lighting. So let's jump right to that. Make the fire purple. Actually, no. The fire used to be purple, but I made a decision a tiny bit ago. That means that we're gonna have orange fire in Lucy's house, which is the first time that we've seen orange fire in the flipped world. So. Oh, this room is already kind of coming together a lot. I really like this room already. Well, I think this is honestly a pretty good stopping point. But I will see you all later. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for everything. You guys are all amazing. And I will see you in the next live stream. All right. See ya. Bye, everyone. And there we go. That stream was so fun. I had a ton of fun. I hope you guys did too. We made a lot of progress. This room looks so pretty now. And then the kitchen over here as well looks really pretty. I love it. You guys had such good ideas. I love the firefly light. It's all incredible. Alright, I figured out how I want to do the work. So, welcome to the game room. We're going to be going room by room throughout the house and polish things up while we add new decorations and do the lighting. So the first one that I wanted to start with was the game room. So my vision for this room is this is where you and Lucy are going to play a lot of the games you guys are going to play together during the act. So this might be checkers, this might be the 4 in a row game, or even maybe ping pong. So I need to add a lot of games into this space, and I need to add like tables and ways that this space could be versatile. I was also looking, and we're underneath the stairs right here, so I think it could be fun to punch a hole through here and then have a little understair storage space. So I'm gonna work on that, and I will catch you when I'm done. Alrighty, so I have made some progress, and I've added a little storage closet here, which we can kind of walk through, and then I've added this table tennis little thing here. So there's a few different paddles, and then there's the ball. We're going to be working on this in a future live stream, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But for now, I think this will work just fine. Oh, looks like it doesn't have any collision. Well, I'll have to fix that. But I'm going to keep working on this. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but Atlas is crying, so it's time for a playtime. So I'll do that, and then I'll keep working. And here we go. So I've done some lighting in the game room here. We've got our little plant here, and we've got a little light bulb that hangs from a ceiling, and then we have these blue Christmas lights over here. I thought that instead of doing multicolor, we'd do blue, and I think it looks really nice, and it really complements this space very well. It's really awesome to walk through here and then into here. I think it looks really, really nice. And yeah, I just kind of want to add a little bit more props, and then I'm wanting to add some of the games that you guys can play in here. So I'm going to be doing that in a bit. But I've been working all day, so I think I'm going to take a break for the night. And for me, I'll continue in the morning. Alrighty, it's a few days later, and I have started with this checkers board. So I'm pretty proud of the model. It's pretty simple, but it is a little bit smaller than the real life variant, and it has some extra rules that Lucy has painted on. So you can see there's some blacked out squares. This square will automatically kill whatever piece gets on there, and this square, if you land right here, it takes you to this one. So I'm going to get this in game, I'm going to get this in the map, and we will go from there. Alrighty, here we are in game, and I have hidden it right here in the closet. So at some point during Act 2, you'll have the ability to choose to play some games. So you might choose to play this table tennis, or you might choose to play this checkers, with Lucy, of course. So I'm gonna try to add one more game, but I'm not fully sure, so I'm gonna work on that. Alrighty, I've made another game. So this is one of those games, I'm sure you've seen it before, where you have to like arrange like 3 to 4 pieces in order to win. And so I kind of made its own Lucy version. It's a little bit ugly, but I think that's kind of the charm of it. I don't know what to call this. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for what I can call these games right here. But this is what they look like, and I will be adding a little bit more. Alrighty, so I have finished this game as you have seen in the time lapse, and this is one of those beanbag tossing games. So you get this little beanbag here, and then you toss it in the different holes. Oh, I just realized it actually won't fit in some of the holes. Okay, well I'll have to fix that later. But you toss it in the different holes, and then you'd get different points based on that. So that'd be a game that you and Lucy can play together. And yeah, let's see how this looks in game. Alright, here we are, and I think it looks really, really, really good. So I've duplicated some of the beanbags, and I've placed them on a little box next to it. Hopefully they look alright. But I like this a lot. So, going forward, I think we should do one last thing for this video, and that's make a cute little sign that Lucy hangs somewhere in here, indicating that this is her game room. So, I'm going to get started working on that. It should be pretty straightforward. Alright. Ready? Let's see it. Boom! It's a little sign up here, and it says gamers only. So I wanted the sign to be cheesy because I felt like that would build on Lucy's character and the environment of the house a little bit better than just a sign being like game room. And also, like, why would Lucy label her rooms? She's the only one who lives here, so I just thought this would make more sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really like this room. I think it came together really well. I like all the decorations, and I cannot wait to actually implement all these games, which we will be doing in future live streams, so stay tuned. And yeah, I think that is where I'm going to end this one. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next live stream, which will be on Saturday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure to be there. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the Patreons. Thank you to everyone in the Discord. Y'all are amazing. I will see you later. Goodbye!